Good afternoon, guys. How was everyone's spring break?
It was good. Just worked and, watched hundreds of children.
Fine.
I got sick.
Fine.
Still slightly recovering.
On your vacation?
Yeah, I ended up at a Minute Clinic, and I really missed student health.
Oh, that sucks.
Well,
And
I
it was
didn't do anything.
it's cheap at $80 for a 15-minute appointment.
Oh my gosh.
Well, since it's been a while
Our
since
team mascot.
since we all got together, I'd like to start today by summarizing some of the key points that we made last week. So we all agreed that we would make our research portion of the project easier if we split up into teams, and we agreed that Carrie and Tabor would work together, and you guys focus on teenagers, teen boys with mental illness, and then Caitlin and I would focus on teen girls with mental illness. Does that sound right to you guys, or is there anything I missed?
No, that sounds good.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. So during our meeting today, I'd like to start off by updating each other on our current progress and establish what we each need to work on. And then we'll look at any of the research articles that you found, and we'll type the meeting by setting a date to meet again and to make our poster for the presentation.
Oh, I have a question.
Mhm.
This isn't a poster, is it? This can be a PowerPoint. The one from
Yeah, I thought we were
Schweizer
doing
can be a
Google
poster.
Docs.
Yeah, okay.
Or if it's easier to make a poster,
No, I don't
fine with
care.
that,
That's
but-
something I was going to ask about, actually.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that came partly from we're doing a PowerPoint, but we're also doing some sort of like,
Visual aid.
Oh, gotcha.
because we could do the PowerPoint from, our separate. I mean, we do
Right.
need to get together and all look at it, but we can add.
Right.
The poster we can't email to each other.
Hence
Yeah.
the Google Docs, because we can all sign on to it.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. Okay, so we can talk about that more in detail when we get to the setting a date to meet up again. Is there anything else that we need to talk about? Does the agenda look good to you guys?
It looks fine to me.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Looks good to me.
Okay, so how's everyone doing on their progress so far with the project? Does anyone have any concerns or?
I mean, I've done like a little bit of research, but I haven't like quite found how many. Sorry, this is like totally. How many do we need? Did we need 8 sources?
Yes.
So we each need 2 articles essentially.
Yeah. Well, we need 5 articles / book chapters and at least 3 repeatable websites.
Okay.
I'm guessing we'll have more sources than that, but yeah, that's the
Okay.
minimum. So focus mostly on articles because websites will be good for our last minute info we need to find.
Mhm.
You said articles or book chapters.
Mhm.
Okay, that makes it easier. Oh, I thought you meant 3 websites or articles, and I started freaking out. I was like, no.
Because isn't like the confusion is like the majority of this project isn't going to be about mental illness. It's going to be about what the social worker is doing.
Right.
So I feel
Right.
like the book is going to come in like really big in that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we already have one of those.
And I think if we
source.
sorry, and I think if we all found like an article or 2 to bring back together, then when we do meet up, we can, and if we go through the book and maybe like mark pages that we think would be beneficial,
Right.
then we can all pull all that info together.
And
And
we can take some
especially,
out.
Yeah, and take out what we don't need.
yeah, and especially if we're like following the steps that the book gives us, we'll definitely use quite a few chapters from the book.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, definitely.
okay,
we
that
should
makes me feel better.
Be careful to count the book just as one source, though. Even if we're doing
Okay.
multiple different chapters, I think we should only use the book as one of those. I mean, I don't think it'll be hard for us to find because that means we each need one article, and that's fine.
Right, that's easy.
But yeah, just on the better be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we all want to just find one article then, each?
Mhm.
Like, is there a need for us to find 2?
No.
I don't.
I
think
just I
so.
thought that there was supposed to be 8.
Mm-hmm.
So I must.
Yeah.
You know how many classes we have.
Yeah,
There is
I
eight. You're right. You're right. It's
So
just
wait.
5 articles / book chapters plus 3 websites.
Oh, so the websites
gotcha.
is something else. It's like an extra. It's not like.
No,
Mentally, I know what I'm thinking.
5 plus 3 equals 8.
I know.
Yeah, so 3
That's
websites
what-
we have to have.
So like, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, separate requirement. Okay,
Yeah.
I get you. Sorry. My
Like-
mental levels.
Mine too.
Everyone's
math.
tired, I
5
understand,
plus
yes. Okay, so we need to have 5 articles. So everyone find an article, and we'll come back together the next time we meet and have that. And then 3 websites total. Okay,
Okay.
good. We have that established. And I guess also, like, each of us just look for websites that might apply to the project, and we can all, when we come together, see what best works. So as far as establishing what we need to complete individually and as a group, I know that we just established that we're going to find an article each and then be looking for websites that could work for the project. But also that we're doing a lot of this as a group, so it kind of takes some extra stress off of us individually. So can you guys think of anything else that we need to do, like in our own spare time outside of this, or what we need to bring to our next meeting to make it
Maybe,
productive?
maybe we could all like take our single article we find and then highlight it and then turn those highlighted points. You know, of course we're going to quote some things in the PowerPoint, but turn it into simple language and summarize the key points. And then any specific quotes you actually want to use, just page number from the article and know what quotes they are. So that way we have, articles are great, but it takes forever to come
Have them
around.
dissected.
Yeah.
Before we get there.
And then we can share that so everyone kind of
Can easily get on the same
reads
page.
one page instead of
A bunch.
a lot.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. I think that's very good.
I'm wondering too if I guess this is more of just like a thinking ahead, but like things like formatting for the PowerPoint / poster, ideas for engagement with the class, like just like thinking ahead different ideas that we could have, so then when we get together we're not like starting from nothing.
Right.
So we kind of already have some ideas that we can like morph into what we need it to be.
No, that's
Yeah.
definitely a very good idea. We could throw out ideas like on our group chat that we already have going, if that would work for everyone, and kind of like collaborate that way as we all think of stuff.
Could we maybe do some type of group text?
Yeah, like that works better for me.
I'm
Yeah, we can do
always
that.
I feel like I'm always the last one to check them. I mean, at work, I can't get on Facebook, but I'm allowed to have my phone and I can check. And a lot of times I see the Facebook notification, I can see a bleep, but I just never get back to it because it's no longer there when
Yeah.
I open my phone.
Yeah. No, that's fine with me.
Yeah,
If someone
that's
wants to.
That's fine. I'll
start
just
a
send
group
my
text.
number over the group message, I guess. Is
I
that?
think
Wait.
I have everyone's number,
Yeah.
/ you all have mine.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to start a group text.
I
Because
can
we
start
all
it.
don't have iPhones, right?
Okay.
Oh, no.
So
I don't.
yeah, it would have to be like a group me or whatever.
Oh, I just
Okay.
deleted, but I'll get grouping back for you guys.
Okay. I don't know what group me is, sorry. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out later.
So once we end this group, we'll get the group text started so we can all share the ideas. And then, so the next time we come together, you had mentioned wanting to do the poster board and stuff and all in one day on a Saturday, right? To kind of just knock it out instead of meeting multiple times.
Or actually, looking at the syllabus, it's a handout we need, not a poster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
It's a
then
handout.
even just doing the PowerPoint, like something, because I know we can do the PowerPoint separately, but I think if we're all here bouncing ideas off of each other,
Yeah.
It'll be easier.
it's
Yeah.
going to be a lot easier. It's going to go
Faster.
really fast, and we can just get it done, because I
And be
know
done
we're
with
all
it.
so stressed out with everything else.
Yeah.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
And we'll be
That's
ready
a
to go.
wonderful thought.
we need
Summer come faster.
We need 5 minimum test questions, the paper copy, and then we need presentation notes or note card. And I bet I'm gonna trample over you, but the video part,
The video part of the project.
yeah, the montage.
Okay, so
we're assigning roles for that today.
roles for the video.
Yeah,
I
or
don't-
what we're gonna. No, okay.
That was just going to be on the follow-up meeting, but we can discuss that today if you guys want, or we can discuss that over our group messaging. Might be. easier?
Yeah, let's just text about it so we have
Yeah.
time to kind of.
Think about
Because
it.
I haven't
Yeah.
even really looked at it.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right.
Is it supposed to?
Yep.
So then what, when do we want to set our next meeting? Because we only have like 5 weeks left, right? 6 weeks?
Don't we only have like 3 weeks until
Yeah, yeah.
presentations start?
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
So
What date do we
on a
present?
Saturday, I
Mhm.
need to bring up my calendar. So
Wait,
this
what date
Saturday
do we
I'm gone.
What date? Did we agree on a date to present already?
Ooh, I'm just wondering if we even get to pick the date.
Do we get to pick the date? That would be nice.
I don't know, I can email and ask him.
One of them is 3 weeks away. The other one's 4 weeks away.
Okay, well, this weekend you're gone.
Right.
Next weekend I'm gone.
Oh.
So we need to try to present
Sorry,
on
my
the 30th.
baby niece is born. So I have to go meet her.
Okay, so both of you guys are gone.
This is one of them, and this is another one. So this would be cutting it sort of close.
Oh, I'm on July. What am I thinking?
But if we
I think
did-
April.
If we did like Saturday the 18th, then we could maybe, like, if we needed to clean things up, like Sunday or Monday or Tuesday night or
Mhm.
something.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and cross our fingers we get to present on the 30th.
We can do that. April.
Well, I'm just saying then if we have to present
Mhm.
on the 23rd, we're still okay.
Yeah.
And we can, if we just get things done in one day, like we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we have to throw in like a night during the week or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, for
As
the
horrible as that
Honestly, I think if we come with our articles like dissected and
if
the
we're
points
ready to
brought
go.
out, I don't think it'll take that long.
Mhm.
You know, it's just like
if we can kind of like
I think
do
the video
individual work.
montage is going to take a
A while.
right.
I think
And-
if we can plan it though, I think it's
Yeah.
all about planning.
Yeah.
If we plan, we can get it done.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think we definitely can get it all done. I'm confident in our skill sets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's very good at organizing and staying
it'll-
on task.
Sorry, I was like, it'll be mostly planned before we even come.
Yeah.
So we just have to shoot it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be. I think we can get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, it might take a few hours, but
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like just make sure that you schedule it for like
The entire
everyone's ready for all day.
day. Yeah, I'm completely
Yeah.
okay with that. I can
Okay.
come out here anytime in the morning and
Yeah, I'd say get started like as early as possible. Like
Yeah.
not like 6 o'clock. in the morning or something.
yeah.
5 a.m.
I guess like do we want to go ahead and set that?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
a really good idea. What time would work? I'm free, I mean, literally any time.
8 a.m., 9 a.m.?
I'd say 9.
I was gonna say.
That sounds good to me.
Okay,
So-
so 9 o'clock on the 18th.
Yes.
Can I borrow this pencil of his afternoons?
I'll have breakfast and snacks, and then we can...
Well, thank you.
Okay.
If
Maybe
we can all just
get
like
order
bring
taken.
a little cash or something, we can like go
Order
run and
pizza
get
or
something.
something. Yeah.
Right,
And
yeah.
like
Or Jimmy
it
John's.
doesn't
or
matter.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
something.
That's a good idea.
9 a.m. and just plan it the entire... Don't block anything after it.
Yes.
Right.
Till forever.
So for that, we
Till the
okay.
19th.
So we have our meeting dates scheduled, and then so to summarize what we've talked about, we established that for the meeting we're going to pretty much try to finish up everything else we have left. So everyone needs to have one article, already have the quotes that they want to use out of it highlighted. Have like looked at the book and maybe bookmark some pages that we could use for the presentation, and then just look over the syllabus so everyone knows like what we're doing for the video montage and
Yeah.
kind of be prepared for that. And then we can share more ideas of what we want to do as far as like to engage the class for our project over our group messaging, and I think that's about it. Did I miss anything, or is there anything else needs to be covered?
I think we're good.
Yeah,
I think you did a great job.
Yeah.
Well, since this is an ongoing group, since we're obviously meeting again, there's no goodbyes, but I wanted to end it by saying that complimenting you guys, and Tabor, I thought that you added to the group really well by like being really organized and bringing us back around when maybe we like got off topic. And Carrie, you are great at also staying on task and being organized and sassy and positive in the best of ways. That's what all of us are. And Caitlin, I feel like you already had really good skill sets that you brought to the group from all your court stuff that you do for
CASA.
Yeah, CASA, and just really good encouragement to everyone. So I'm proud of us as a group, and I think we did a great job.
Yeah.
All right.
So how do we do feedback on yours?
Do we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I kind of just had like one thing. Like when you started with like what we did in our last meeting, I thought maybe changing the order for putting the agenda first. Then we're kind of just mentally like, okay, we're going to be talking about this, so this is what I need to remember from the last meeting when we talk about that. Just like, I mean, it's not a big deal, but just like ordering things differently might mentally get everyone more organized.
Yeah. No, that does make a lot of sense, because when I was typing this, I was like, I was trying to follow the kind of handout how everyone had did it, but then I was, conflicted. I'm like, I don't know if this is flowing very well, but that's, that's
like,
good
it wasn't
advice.
like horrible, but I think just like mentally with like continuity, it might be just a little bit easier to keep everyone together.
Yeah, and I think part of that is just how long it's been since our last meetings. Like the other meetings, we know it could go the other way really easily because we had just had a meeting, but now it's been a little while. But I think you did a great job, especially since we just changed everything, on Tabor, that you were able to, we had to take steps back and recover stuff already covered so that you were able to kind of come up with a new and just tie everything together. I thought that was really good. I think the agenda was awesome. And yeah, I'm trying to think of constructive feedback. I'll think while anyone else's.
Well, I think you did a really good job at acknowledging everyone's opinions and keeping everyone kind of in the loop. Like, not one of us, I guess, talked more than the other, I feel like.
Yeah.
But, and also I did like your agenda. It was well organized. And I feel like we got done what we needed to get done sufficiently.
Yes.
We didn't sit around and, dolly. So,
yeah.
good job.
I remember what I was going to say now. Yay. I think we kind of, got away from you a couple times, mostly just because I think we're all working, we're all really overwhelmed and doing a lot of work, so it was just... But you let us get off track to the best of points. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you let us run with it just a little bit, but then when we were getting too far, you reined us back in. So you kept the kind of the what's the word? Like I said, my brain's really slow.
Conversation flow.
Yeah,
I appreciate
the conversation
that.
flow good, and you kept it light, and you kept the environment and the atmosphere friendly and a good meeting, but also a meeting to get things done. So you really balanced those extremely well. But yeah, that's about it. Maybe having I don't know. We just have a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed too, it was in the beginning when we were still talking about the agenda, I asked a question or something, and we kind of got off on the topic, and you were like, oh, we can kind of talk about that when we're talking about setting the meeting date or whatever. So I thought that was good that it was you kind of let us go, but then you were okay, now we got that kind of wrapped up, we'll talk about it more in detail later.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we did just get back from spring break, so I'm I don't want to just cut people off and be focus. So, cool. Well, thank you.